I first of all want to say thank you to Lady Beatrice Donkor for the opportunity. I greatly appreciate this moment. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for Mommy. Come on, let's do it well. Let's appreciate her. From the beginning of the year, I told my wife that there are 3 notable personalities who will be celebrating their 70th birthday. And for each of them, I would want to be there. Regardless of my schedule, I would cancel any schedule. I will break every limit and make sure that I'm in person in their celebration because they mean so much to me. And so today, I am not saying things as whatever. I'm saying it as a son. I'm speaking from this place as a son. Sometimes all you need to do is to sit back and look at the major transitions of your life, and you'll find persons that God used to travel you the distance of life. And when I sat back and I looked at my life, I said, the name of the Lord be blessed in your life. Because I remember very well, I had always admired and appreciated this great man of God at Baden Powell, but there wasn't any closeness. Unfortunately for me, he went to Takoradi. And about, it wasn't long, then I also found myself in Takoradi. That was about 35 years ago. And I was with him at OIC. I remember very well, he fixed me in the evangelism ministry because I had always told him that the Lord wants me to be an evangelist. One day, he called me and he said, there is a call of God upon your life. I said, yes, I know, but as an evangelist. Then he smiled and said, we all felt that way from the beginning. That's what he told me. So it wasn't long, then he invited me to his office. Actually, I went to his office, and whilst we were talking, I told him the experiences that I was having, in terms of God's call upon me. And he said, I know, and I've been waiting for you to step forward for me to facilitate the process. And just when he did that, and he sent me to go for training, I absconded. I ran away because I said I didn't want to be a pastor. I want to be an evangelist, and I want to run my own show. I didn't want to be a pastor. The next time, because of that, I distanced myself from him. The next time when he met me, he looked at me. This morning, I went to his house to honor him and to salute him. The next time I saw him, he looked at me and he smiled. And this is what he said. He said, you can run, but you cannot hide. I reminded him this morning. He said he can't recollect. He said, you can run, but you cannot hide. Well, fast forward. So that was a phase. Eventually, he recommended me, to be trained as a pastor. And I've always told the church I pastor, ICGC Resurrection Temple, I've told my family, all of my children and the pals around me, that it's by his signature that I stepped into his ministry. So I want to say thank you very much. The confidence you had in me. Let's put that aside. Then whilst in OIC, he exuded so much confidence as, a minister. And I'd always, been laid back. I never wanted, to be seen. So anytime I saw him, his personality alone ministered to me. And believe you me, that was enough strength for me to break certain limitation in my own life to step forward as a pastor. Thank you very much, sir. As if that wasn't enough, at a point, the presbytery of the church decided to take me to the Eastern region. And but that time, Dr. Labi has indicated his interest to work with me because the university had started, in the university as his executive assistant. And I have shared with him. And he felt I needed to be somewhere in Accra. And I'm going to, I think it was Koko at that time. So one day he called me and said, Perry, there's nowhere in Accra except for a troubled church that, broke away. And that's Pastor Fred Akoto's church. And they were troubled there. But there are few people who wants to gather in assignment. The place is some way. But you pray if God is leading you there. The next day I called him and I said, I feel strongly that God is leading me there. And he says, all right. And he was the then General Secretary. He facilitated the process. I want you to know that it's by that phone call that Resurrection Temple is what it is today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And it's by that phone call that my pastoral skills and abilities and all the opportunities that I've had, come to me. Thank you very much. And finally, there are many things to say, but certainly I need to respect time. Finally, I remember very well about 15, 16 years ago, on my way to study in the University of Edinburgh, I passed through this place just to greet him, to salute him, and to let him know that I'm in his hood. And he prayed for me. He gave me the opportunity here to greet the church and to pray for me. And that meant so much to me. It gave me, the feeling that you are still connected to me. So on this very important moment of your life, the 70th anniversary celebration of your life, I came, I decided I would be here in person, with my wife joining me virtually, my children, in fact, one of my daughters is here, and the whole ICGC Resurrection Temple watching in the service to say thank you to you. God bless you so very much for the impact, for the role you have played in my life, and for God using you to bring me thus far. You are indeed a father to me, and I would always honor that. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. God bless you.